So the new God of War game has been out for a month and a half now, and the director has gone on record saying that the game contains many clues that point to the future story of the series. But instead of looking for them, I've been drooling over cool little details of the game. Do they really break off? But I think that moment that jumps out as a complete mystery is the trumpet call.
Somebody just called the serpent.
It is obvious that the developers have left this part purposely ambiguous to have some wiggle room in the future games as to who did it. I'm sure that it will end up being a completely new character like Nijor or Atreus from the future. Whoa, that would be a cool theory. But anyways, I'll try and work it out from the content we have. So without further ado, the mystery person who sounded the trumpet was Moody, attempting to kill Jormungandr to deflect the shame caused by failing to protect his brother Magni. Let me explain. The main reason Magni and Moody are in Midgard is to help Baldur find this alleged giant walking about the realm, aka Kratos. As you know, the two brothers engage in a fight and it doesn't end well for Magni. Now, right after this, we see his brother Moody 2 more times, at Tyr's temple and inside the mountain, all beat up. Now, the assumption that every player will make is that Thor beat him up, simply because Atreus says this.
My own father called me a coward.
Looks like he did more than that.
But we have to notice that Moody doesn't respond to that assumption. It is also improbable that Thor beat up Moody since it could have only happened in 2 scenarios. So let's analyze them and show that they don't make much sense. Scenario number 1. Thor came from Asgard to Midgard to give Moody a good old Asgardian spanking. If this is the case, why didn't just Thor go around Midgard looking for Kratos and Atreus to kill them, since he's the only one qualified to take down a titan like Kratos? Since this epic fight didn't happen, we can conclude that Thor didn't visit Moody in Midgard. Scenario number 2 is that Moody went to Asgard and Thor beat him up there, but this scenario runs into a wall when we realize that the tower to Asgard is locked, and you may say, yeah, it's locked to the player but not to a god. But we have evidence that these gods don't have easy access to other realms, since Baldur, the most beloved gods of Norse mythology, has to fight Kratos for his Bifrost to travel to Jotunheim. It is safe to make the assumption that these 3 gods have been locked in Midgard for hundreds, even thousands of years. Regardless of the improbability of these 2 scenarios, we have to face the fact that Thor and Moody had a conversation. Now, how is this possible since they weren't physically present? That's easy. This is a world of magic, where communication across realms can be easily achieved, or even have a throwback hologram conversation like in God of War 2. Now, why do I think that Moody tried to kill Jormungandr? Well, right before the fight against the brothers, we hear them talking about not disappointing father.
Focus and help me. Can't disappoint father.
Now, how do you think Thor felt when one of his sons died and Kratos and Atreus got away? Pretty disappointed. So the next logical step for Moody is to try and rectify one of his wrongs. So he attempts to kill Kratos, and well, let's just say that Kratos makes sure that his stomach hurts for a long time. So now Moody sees himself in a pickle. Number 1, he failed to protect his brother. Number 2, he failed his main missions to stop Kratos twice. The only thing that would begin to appease his father's anger is if he kills Thor's longtime nemesis, Jormungandr. So he sounds the trumpet to fight him. And all the time that Freya is tending to Atreus, Moody and Jormungandr are going at it. But this too results in failure since the snake is the size of a realm. So he crawls back into the cave for protection when he sees Kratos and Atreus walking about, and Atreus finally puts an end to his misery.
That's what I said to your mother, right before I gave it to her.
So what did you guys think? Does this make sense, or do you think it's too crazy? Let me know in the comments below. Sorry if you were expecting a longer theory, it's just that I'm still re-entering YouTube and getting used to making videos. If you like my beautiful voice and mediocre editing, you might want to check out my list for the best bosses of the game, or some of my other videos. But anyways, that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, give it a like and share it on Facebook, Twitter, whatever. Goodbye.
And where do you think you're going?